What if I told you the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and X once slept on a couch and showered at the YMCA? This isn't a fairy tale. It's the very real and often gritty story of Elon Musk, a visionary who has consistently turned what others called science fiction into tangible reality. His journey is a testament to unwavering ambition, relentless hard work, and an audacious belief in building a better future, even when the odds seem impossibly stacked against him. Humble beginnings, the seed of a visionary. Born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon Musk was anything but an ordinary child. He was remarkably quiet, often described as lost in thought, and profoundly bookish. While other kids played outside, young Elon was devouring encyclopedias and immersing himself in the vast universes of science fiction novels. These stories weren't just entertainment for him, they were blueprints for what the future could be, igniting a spark for grand ideas that would later define his life's work. At a remarkably precocious age of 12, Elon showed his first glimmer of entrepreneurial genius. He coded his own video game, a space-themed shooter he called Blastar, and sold it for a modest $500. This wasn't just a child's hobby. It was an early sign of his ability to create and monetize technology, a skill he would refine dramatically in the decades to come. His school years weren't always easy. Elon faced significant bullying, a harsh reality that often drove him deeper into the solace of his imagination and the futuristic worlds he read about. It was during these solitary moments, lost in the pages of authors like Isaac Asimov, that Elon's dreams began to take shape. He wasn't dreaming of a comfortable life or typical success. His mind was already fixated on something far grander, colonizing Mars, a vision that seemed utterly fantastical to most, but to him, felt like an inevitable and necessary step for humanity's survival and evolution. This early exposure to the challenges of human interaction and the escapism of science fiction profoundly shaped his drive to build solutions for humanity's long-term future. Education and early hustle laying the groundwork. At 17, driven by a desire to avoid the mandatory military service during South Africa's apartheid era and seeking broader opportunities, Elon made a life-altering decision. He moved to Canada. It was a bold step into the unknown, a clear indicator of his independent spirit and willingness to pursue his own path. He first enrolled at Queen's University, beginning his formal higher education. However, his ambitions soon led him to transfer to the University of Pennsylvania, where he pursued a rigorous dual-degree program, earning degrees in both physics and economics. This academic combination was no accident. It provided him with a unique and powerful foundation. His physics degree gave him a deep understanding of fundamental principles, crucial for innovations in areas like rocketry and battery technology, while his economics degree equipped him with the business acumen needed to turn groundbreaking ideas into viable companies. After Penn, Elon briefly enrolled at Stanford University to pursue a PhD in applied physics. This seemed like a logical next step for someone with his academic background. But fate and the burgeoning internet boom of the mid-1990s had other plans. After just 2 days at Stanford, the pull of the nascent digital revolution was too strong to resist. He made the audacious decision to drop out, recognizing that the pace of innovation in Silicon Valley far outstripped the traditional academic path. His impatience to build, to create, and to make an immediate impact was already evident. He saw a golden opportunity and seized it without hesitation. First startup Zip2, the gritty beginning. In 1995, Elon, alongside his brother Kimball, took their entrepreneurial leap, founding their first company, Zip2. This startup aimed to provide online city guides for newspapers, essentially creating an early version of online directories integrated with maps. In an era when most businesses were just beginning to grasp the potential of the internet, Zip2 was ahead of its time, offering a digital alternative to the bulky yellow pages. Their early days were the embodiment of startup grit. Without much capital, the brothers lived in their small office, a testament to their dedication and willingness to make personal sacrifices for their dream. Their daily routine included showering at the nearby YMCA, a stark reminder of their humble circumstances. They coded day and night, fueled by ambition and cheap pizza, pouring every ounce of their energy into making Zip2 a success. This period forged a work ethic that would become legendary. Their perseverance paid off. In 1999, after several years of intense effort and growth, Compaq acquired Zip2 for a staggering $307 million. For Elon, This meant a personal payout of 22 million. For most people, such a sum at the age of 27 would signal retirement, a life of leisure. But Elon Musk was not most people. He immediately began looking for the next, even bigger challenge. His focus wasn't on accumulating wealth for personal luxury, but on acquiring resources to tackle even more ambitious problems. Next big win: PayPal, revolutionizing money. Elon's next venture was even more audacious. He invested in and co-founded X.com in 1999, an online banking startup that aimed to revolutionize the financial industry by bringing banking entirely to the internet. His vision was to create a comprehensive online financial service, a one-stop shop for money management. In a pivotal move, X.com merged with Confinity, another company that had developed a popular email-based payment system called PayPal. The combined entity eventually focused solely on the PayPal service, seeing its immense potential for online transactions. Elon served as CEO for a period, though his tenure was marked by internal conflicts over technology choices and strategic direction. Despite these challenges, PayPal rapidly grew, becoming an indispensable tool for online commerce, especially with the rise of eBay. In 2002, the giant online auction house eBay acquired PayPal for a massive $1.5 billion. Elon, AS, the largest shareholder, walked away with a significant $165 million from the sale. Once again, he had transformed a groundbreaking idea into a multi-million-dollar success story. At this point, with two major financial wins under his belt, the conventional path would have been to retire, invest wisely, and enjoy life. But Elon Musk, true to his nature, did the exact opposite. He doubled down. Instead of slowing down, he was just getting started, preparing for the most ambitious gambles of his life, ones that would redefine entire industries and push the boundaries of human endeavor. The big gamble: SpaceX reaching for the stars. With the PayPal fortune, Elon didn't buy yachts or mansions. He invested nearly every penny into his next, seemingly impossible dream. In 2002, driven by his childhood vision of colonizing Mars and a deep concern for the long-term survival of humanity, he founded SpaceX. His mission was clear, yet audacious: to make space travel affordable and, ultimately, to enable human life on other planets. At a time when space exploration was the exclusive domain of governments and aerospace giants, Musk's entry was met with widespread skepticism, even ridicule. The early days of SpaceX were fraught with peril. Building rockets from scratch, with a fraction of the budget of established players, was an immense challenge. They faced devastating setbacks, with the first 3 launches of their Falcon 1 rocket ending in failure. Critics gleefully pointed out his perceived folly, predicting his imminent bankruptcy. This period was incredibly trying, not just financially but emotionally. In 2008, he was on the brink of financial ruin, simultaneously pouring money into SpaceX and the then-struggling Tesla. But Musk's resolve was unbreakable. He famously bet his last dollars on the 4th Falcon 1 launch. Against all odds, in September 2008, it succeeded, becoming the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. This pivotal success, coupled with a crucial $1.6 billion contract from NASA to transport cargo to the International Space Station, saved SpaceX from collapse. The dream was not only alive, it was soaring. Since then, SpaceX has revolutionized the space industry, with reusable rockets, significantly driving down launch costs, and launching the vast Starlink satellite internet constellation, further cementing Musk's legacy as a true space pioneer. Tesla, driving the future, electrifying the road. While battling for SpaceX's survival, Elon also placed a massive bet on another revolutionary idea: electric cars. In 2004, he joined Tesla Motors, co-founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, becoming its chairman and chief product architect, later taking the role of CEO. At the time, electric cars were widely mocked as slow, impractical, and visually unappealing, often dismissed as glorified golf carts. Musk envisioned something entirely different: high-performance, desirable electric vehicles that could rival and surpass traditional gasoline cars. His journey with Tesla was equally, if not more, challenging than SpaceX. They faced immense hurdles: production hell for the Model 3, where manufacturing bottlenecks nearly crippled the company, persistent financial crises that brought them to the brink of bankruptcy multiple times, and relentless media skepticism that questioned every move. Traditional auto industry giants often dismiss Tesla as a niche player. Yet, through sheer force of will, relentless innovation, and a focus on cutting-edge battery technology, software, and autonomous driving capabilities, Tesla defied its critics. Today, Tesla is not just a successful car company. It's a hundreds of billions-dollar powerhouse that has fundamentally redefined the auto industry. Its success has forced every major car manufacturer to accelerate their own electric vehicle programs, proving Musk's initial bet was not just ambitious but prescient. Tesla didn't just build electric cars, it made them cool, aspirational, and a mainstream reality. SolarCity, Neuralink, and the Boring Company, the broader vision. Musk's entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop with rockets and electric cars. His overarching vision for humanity's future extends into multiple, seemingly disparate sectors. He co-founded SolarCity in 2006, aiming to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy by making solar power accessible and affordable for homes and businesses. It was later acquired by Tesla, forming a crucial part of his sustainable energy ecosystem that includes electric vehicles and battery storage solutions, Powerwall. Then came Neuralink in 2016, a highly ambitious venture focused on developing ultra-high bandwidth brain-machine interfaces. The long-term vision is profound. To connect human brains directly with computers, addressing neurological disorders, expanding human capabilities, and ultimately, ensuring a harmonious human-AI symbiosis in a future where artificial intelligence will be vastly superior. It's a bold step into the realm of humanity's future evolution. And for a more grounded yet equally innovative solution, he founded the Boring Company in 2016. Born out of his frustration with Los Angeles traffic, his solution was deceptively simple: go underground. The company develops tunneling technology for underground transportation systems, including the proposed Hyperloop, aiming to alleviate urban congestion and revolutionize inner-city travel. These ventures, while diverse, all share a common thread. They are designed to solve fundamental problems for humanity, whether it's climate change, neurological ailments, or urban congestion. Twitter/X, the social media shakeup, a new frontier. In 2022, Elon Musk made headlines again, this time by acquiring the social media giant Twitter for a colossal $44 billion. His stated motivations were complex: to protect and promote free speech absolutism on the platform, to combat bots, and to transform Twitter into an everything app he rebranded as X. The acquisition and subsequent rebranding sparked global debate, controversy, and significant changes within the company and on the platform. It demonstrated Musk's willingness to step into and radically disrupt even the highly sensitive and established world of social media. It was a move characteristic of his approach, bold, unconventional, and met with both fervent support and fierce criticism. It underscored his belief that no industry, no problem, is too entrenched or too complex for his unique brand of disruption. What drives Elon Musk? Mission over money. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Elon Musk. This quote encapsulates the core of what drives Elon Musk. It's not about the money, though he has accumulated immense wealth. It's about the mission. His reported work ethic is legendary, often clocking 80 to 100 hours a week, frequently sleeping at his factories or offices, personally overseeing production lines and engineering challenges. Crucially, he has consistently reinvested nearly all his earnings back into his companies, a stark contrast to typical billionaires who diversify their portfolios. This financial commitment underscores his belief that his companies are not just businesses, but vehicles for realizing his grand visions for humanity. He doesn't chase profit for its own sake. He chases grand, civilization-altering missions, ensuring sustainable energy on Earth, making humanity a multiplanetary species to safeguard its future, and guiding the path to human-AI symbiosis to enhance human potential. His approach is rooted in first principles thinking, breaking down complex problems to their most fundamental truths rather than reasoning by analogy, allowing him to conceive radical solutions. Struggles and setbacks, the price of audacity. Elon Musk's journey has been anything but smooth. He famously faced near bankruptcy in 2008, A year when both SpaceX and Tesla were simultaneously on the verge of collapse, saved only by a last-minute NASA contract and a crucial funding round for Tesla. He has faced relentless public scrutiny, often being criticized for his tweets, his intense and sometimes controversial leadership style, and decisions that many deem erratic or impulsive. Yet, despite the immense pressure, the personal attacks, the financial cliffs, and the seemingly endless stream of challenges, he remains undeterred. His resilience is a defining characteristic. He absorbs blows, learns from failures, and relentlessly pushes boundaries, always with his eyes fixed on the distant, ambitious goals he has set for himself and for humanity. Legacy in the making, building the future. From a quiet, bullied kid in South Africa, lost in the pages of sci-fi novels, to becoming the wealthiest man on Earth and a driving force behind some of the most transformative companies of our time, Elon Musk's story is a compelling narrative of vision, perseverance, and a willingness to defy conventional wisdom. From sleeping on a couch and showering at the YMCA, to launching reusable rockets into orbit and revolutionizing the automotive industry, he embodies the spirit of a true builder. Elon Musk isn't just creating successful companies or accumulating wealth. He is actively engaged in building the future as he envisions it, one where humanity is multiplanetary, powered by clean energy, and integrated with advanced AI. His legacy is still being written, but it's clear he aims to leave an indelible mark on human civilization, pushing us towards a bolder, more technologically advanced, and potentially more sustainable future. The future belongs to those who dare to build it. If you're ready to chase your moonshot, like this video, subscribe to Audiomentor, and join a tribe of visionaries rewriting their stories, one bold step at a time. What part of Elon Musk's journey inspires you the most, and which of his future goals do you think will have the biggest impact on humanity?